So today we're going to be talking about a game called Insurgency Sandstorm. And if you guys have watched my videos on this channel, you probably noticed I've actually made 2 videos on this game. And I want to tell you guys, this right here is probably my favorite game right now to play, hands down, if you're looking for a tactical FPS milsim type game. And what I really like about it, it's just different than most of the games you have on the market. And don't get me wrong, guys. You guys know I like Warzone. You guys know I like those other games like Battlefield. But there's something different about Insurgency Sandstorm. And I think this is probably one of the most underrated games out right now. And simply for the fact that it doesn't have that big name exposure that you get with the Call of Duty series or you get with the Battlefield series. And I feel like because those 2 games are actually releasing new content, you have Vanguard coming out, you also have the new Warzone map coming out, and then you just have Battlefield 2042. Everybody's really not giving this game a chance. But if you're looking for something that is different than both of those games and looking for something that's a little bit more tactical, a little bit more realistic, well, this is going to be the game for you. I want to say the TTK on this game is very fast, so you have to be careful when you're running around corners. Not only that, what I really love about it is if another enemy is talking via voice chat, right? If they're talking via voice chat, you can hear them if they're in your proximity, because there's proximity chat, which is actually really cool. Not only that, you pull the mic down to talk to other players. It gives you that beat, that walkie-talkie sound. Like it's just so cool how they incorporated that. Little things like that have really brought back a sense of like a SOCOM feel for me. Like if you guys don't know, SOCOM Confrontation, SOCOM 2, SOCOM 3, those games all were a big part of me growing up as a gamer, and I really like those games. But even though those games were third person, this game right here still gives me that feel. And even though it's first person, I still get a lot of those SOCOM vibes. And I'm telling you, the realism that this game brings when you're running around corners, you have to be careful because you can hear footsteps coming around, and players will just be waiting for you if you need to crouch. And as long as you're crouching, enemies won't be able to hear you. And that's why being very careful about when you use your mic, right? You can't just always be spamming the mic. You can't be always using call outs because enemies can hear you because of proximity chat. You can't always be sprinting to an area because of proximity chat. And that's what I personally love about this. I love how they incorporated that in the game. And I will tell you guys, if you guys are looking for a Call of Duty gameplay type game, or you're looking for a Warzone gameplay type game, this really isn't the game for you. Now, if you're looking for something more along the lines like Escape from Tarkov, maybe even some Rainbow Six TTK, well, this right here 100% is the game for you. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I really enjoyed this game since I installed it on my console, and I was waiting for this game for a long time. And I mean, I probably should have tested it out on PC a while back, but they finally brought it to console. I'm currently playing with this on the PS5, so if you guys do have a next-gen console, you can play it, and it even gets better. So rumor is, from what I've been hearing, is early next year we should get a PS5 update for this, so a next-gen update for not only the PlayStation 5 but also the Xbox Series X. So you're also going to see improvement on how the game looks and performs on next-gen consoles. But don't let that stop you from playing the game now on next-gen consoles. I'm currently playing on a PlayStation 5, and I tell you, the game still looks pretty solid. Now, is it the most beautiful game? No, but the gameplay is so much fun that you actually forget about how the game actually looks. And I'm not saying the game is horrible, but I will tell you that you can definitely see that the game isn't on that next-gen standard. And if this was just a PlayStation 4 game or a regular Xbox One game, I'd be like, all right, yeah, totally understand it. But I would tell you, the sacrifice they make for the graphics, they make up with it with gameplay. And it's a lot of fun. If you guys have been looking for one of those milsim type games on console, we really don't have one. This is probably the first one we got that actually gives you this type of realistic gameplay that's actually fun. And I'm telling you, all the lobbies have been packed. People are just talking about the games. It's all positive vibes in the comments. They do say sometimes there are, you know, a few campers, and that's expected in a game like this that is so tactical, right? Because we tend to take our time when we enter these rooms, right? We tend to look each way. We tend to listen to our environment. And this game does a great job of really bringing that immersion to you when you're playing the game. You really can hear the gunfire. Each gun sounds different. When you're firing guns inside buildings, in alleyways, on the open street, you definitely can hear the difference between the guns, the gunfire. It really is something very impressive. And if you're 100% worried that there might be too much camping for you, there are 4 different game modes, and a lot of the game modes make you have to push objectives. There's one called push, where you have to control each objectives, and as you take over one, you have to take over the next one, and then the other team is defending. You have a game mode like the one you're seeing here, traditional domination, and then there's also 2 other game modes that cause you to have to really push the objectives, and that's what's really cool about it. Each game mode forces you to not only play tactically, but work as a team, and they're objective based, and that's why I really like it. And I think a lot of you guys will like it. I think most of the game modes I played, I believe they're all 10v10. And then not only that, say if you guys aren't a PvP player, well, there is co-op where you can just play with your friend, you fight AI, and that might be more for you. I personally haven't played the co-op, so as soon as I do, I'll make a video on that and then let you guys know how I actually like that. But I know it seems like I might be bragging about the game a little too much, but I'm telling you, if I wasn't having this much fun playing the game, I wouldn't be talking about it this much. It's a different experience, 100%, and it's something that I think I personally have been missing out on, and I really enjoy it. And it brings, I feel like everything else is a little bit saturated, but these tactical milsim, there really isn't one currently. Well, there wasn't one until Insurgency Sandstorm, and I can't wait to see what kind of content they have for the future, and I think they're just going to keep improving on this as we keep giving them feedback. There are a couple little small bugs here and there, but I think overall the game is pretty solid, plays well, and I think you guys, if you guys give it a chance, you guys will enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think about it. Have you guys played Insurgency Sandstorm down in the comment section? I'll see you in the next one. But until then, hey, you might see me on Insurgency Sandstorm. Look at that, 22-4, baby. Hey, nothing but skills out. Take it easy, everybody.